to me, the best deal is where am I making sales? Not yesterday, not the month before, today, right now. I need to check right now how many sales I've made in all of the libraries that I'm involved with. So when I see an email like this, I say, there you go, that's one gone. I will need to replace this one with something else, you know? Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in. So I received an email yesterday evening saying that the end of audiopacket.com website. Now, I just want to read it to you very quickly so I can give you a quick update of what's going on here. And it says, hello, we are announcing that effectively from the 17th of June, we are closing our audiopacket.com website. Now, what is this? This is a library, okay? And before I carry on, if you have downloaded my free guide, my 7 steps to stock music success, AudioPacket is one of the libraries in the list of stock music libraries where I sell my music. I'm gonna update that. If you have downloaded it already, cross it off, and I will update that guide. And I'm always joining new libraries, and I only share the ones that I am involved with, and that's just, I want to put it out there. So if you're going to download that, I'm going to update that as we speak. So Audio Packet is out of that list. Now, I just wanted to say to you that this is back to my theory and back to what I preach a lot in this channel, that you should never rely on one library. I was talking to my friend yesterday when he received the email as well. What a waste of time, you know? I mean, I think I got contacted by them around December, I think it was, and I was going to join Audio Packet back then, and I delayed it a little bit because I was in the middle of a transition and all of this, and they wanted me to upload my whole catalog to Audio Packet. They asked me how many songs I had available. I said, okay, if it's on a non-exclusive basis, I have like around 500. I can do like a bulk upload, but it was too much work, and I decided, thank God, I never did it. I said, like, you know what? I'm just gonna upload a few tracks here and there, and we'll see how it goes, okay? Because it's too much work to put 500 tracks plus the metadata and the descriptions and all of this in an organized manner. It's quite a lot of work, believe it or not. So, but I was talking to my friend yesterday when he received the email as well, and he's like, well, what a waste of time, eh? Waste of time and a waste of effort as well, because, you know, you're uploading to these websites, and then some of them, like I've mentioned in one of my videos, you know, some of them are a little bit more alive, and other ones are just completely dead. This is a perfect example. So, you know, I noticed a few things on Audio Packet that the first thing is, at the front page they will always have the same songs displayed. I didn't see anything moving like a recent uploads, or that's just from my perspective. I thought it was a little bit sterile, you know, and I thought like, okay, if you're lacking in customers as well, if you don't have enough sales, because that's the reason why people close down websites and libraries, is because you don't have enough revenue, you don't have enough money. And you know, to run websites and to run things, you need money. And if you have people working there as well, obviously you're not making enough. You're a new library and you wanna, what do you got to offer for me? Because this is a point that I'm always talking about in this channel. These libraries exist because of us, because we are uploading regular content, music. Without us, these libraries will not exist, okay? So keep that in mind, because I see a lot of frustration from people sometimes say like, oh, I can't join here and I can't join there. Well, libraries, they're always changing. That's why we have to be very fluid and be very flexible as well. We don't just hold on to one, okay? Not Pond5, not Audio Jungle, not Audio Packet, nothing. You know, you're on your own in the sense that you have your music, that's your product, and you upload to as many as possible. So when one of them goes down, like Audio Packet, for example, or Pond5 says to you now that you cannot join unless you have an online presence, then you have to be smarter than that and think ahead and say, okay, so this is happening. This is what's happening in this marketplace, you know. And Audio Jungle now is a very tough place to get in because the review process it becomes harder and harder and harder. And I always say, just you have to think that you're on your own pretty much, okay? And you don't have to feel like, oh, okay, I feel sorry for the guys on Audio Packet. But I feel sorry for myself for wasting my time as well uploading my music and wasting my time and try to, because it does take time, okay? And you know, we can't do anything else, you know. They said that they're going to delete all of the things. Obviously, when you bring down a website, you just delete it, you know, and just, you know, you don't even pay for the hosting or anything, you know. So I guess the message of this video is it goes back to the same principle that I live by. You have to go non-exclusive. You will never rely on a single library, not even the big ones. You know, you cannot trust. I mean, at this point, to me, the best deal is, where am I making sales? Not yesterday, not the month before, today, right now. I need to check right now how many sales I've made in all of the libraries that I'm involved with. So when I see an email like this, I say, there you go, that's one gone. I will need to replace this one with something else, you know. And it's nothing personal. It's just business. You know, that's the thing. It's business. It has nothing to do with if I like the library or if I like the WordPress theme that they're using, or if I like the activity in the forum in a particular library or not, or it doesn't matter to me. You know, for me, it's just strictly business. Okay. And you know, when I see something like that, I feel like a big responsibility in communicating to you that, and keep you updated as well, because you might be new to this and you want to get into it, and then you download my guide, and here I have my, that's one of the libraries, because I always see potential in especially new libraries, you know, and because I have had success with small libraries like that, like Audio Packet and the likes, you know. But then you have this kind of situations going on, so you never know, you know. And then the big boys as well, like Pwn 5 or the Jungle, they might have a change of rules of engagement and new policies and whatnot. And you can only upload this amount, and now you cannot join in because there's too many or whatever, and you have to be fluid and go and say, actually, I'm going to go to this one now, and I'm going to go to that one now, and I'm going to be so flexible that there is no library at all updates or change of policy that can actually affect me as a stock media composer, or as a stock composer, or as a creator, or as an author, or as a contributor, or whatever names they give you when you join a particular library, you know. So I guess that's the message of today. I just wanted to keep you in the loop and keep you updated. And most of all, I want to be responsible with what I have in terms of information with my guide. So I will be updating my guide today as we speak. And if you download the guide, that audio package should not be in the guide anymore, because obviously it's dead. So anyways, man, thanks a lot again for all the love and support. Thanks for watching the videos. If you have any questions or any concerns when it comes down to joining libraries, like I said, I made a list in the free guide that I've done, and I will keep updating that as I go along and join other libraries, or when libraries die as well, because there is a market, and you can clearly see that there's a lot of competition. There is a lot. I mean, if you think that there's competition between the us composers, there's a lot of competition between libraries as well, especially when they're small libraries. They want a piece of their pie, and they try to find their own niche and try to find their own market, because there is a market for all these libraries. But the trick is, where do they fit? How can they be making enough profit for them to start growing? Because it's all about growth, you know. Anyways, man, thanks a lot for all the love and support again. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And leave in the comment sections what's your take on this. Share your ideas, your thoughts. And if you want to learn about doing stock music, download my guide, which I will be updating today. And as always, man, rock and roll, and see you in another video.